Ridgeway.
My name is Ridge. I am a producer from General, Louisiana. When I was a junior in high school, transitioned to senior year, my parents bought me a MacBook Pro. And on the MacBook Pro, we had GarageBand. And once I started messing around on GarageBand, I made like songs just throwing loops together. And after about a year and a half of that, I was in college. And I told myself if I did good enough on my accounting final, I would buy myself Logic Pro X. So I bought Logic. I started messing around like actually making songs without loops. And once I got good at Logic, they eventually released FL on Mac. And when I got FL Studio, then I started really taking it serious. And now I'm here. Definitely my boy Zaytoven. He's an amazing producer. My good friend Bud on the track. He's a really good producer and an even better engineer. He does it real well. Also, Boo Milton. He's from Baton Rouge. Really good friend of mine. Actually, Boo Milton, DJ Cole, and Curating on the track. There would be no Ridgeway if there was none of them because they actually gave me the name. So I definitely look up to them, but that's my primary. Basically, I was at a music panel hosted by my friend Boo Milton. He had a Keys to the Music Industry panel, and it was him, Q-Red on the track, owner of Dead Game Records, like a whole bunch of people from Baton Rouge, and I just kind of stayed after a while to talk to them, and I was asking everybody like how they got their name and everything, and they just told me how they got their name. It was super simple, and I was like, well, I can't think of a name for me, like, and I don't want to like self-title myself. So Boo Milton's DJ Cole, he was walking out the door and he was like, man, you Ridgeway. And I was like, all right, cool. And then everybody just kind of started calling me Ridgeway, so that's just been my name ever since. So there would be no Ridgeway if it weren't for Boo Milton, DJ Cole, and Q-Red on the track. Pretty much, I mean, I don't have a distinct sound, and I think that is my distinction, is that there's no distinct sound for me. So basically, I can make a song and I can go like different vibes. Like if you want like a very simplistic beat, or if you want a very melodic beat, like I just try to go everywhere. That way I have you know, a large catalog of beats to work with for different artists. So I definitely always start off with melody. Any kind of melody or any kind of plug, any kind of just instrument. Once I get a solid melody down, then you just do the normal hi-hat, clap, snare, whatever you want to call it. Then once you get the hi-hat, snare down, then you start adding perks and you do the 808. So I definitely do melody first, then drums and percussion later, and it just falls into place. Louisiana has a really diverse sound because I mean you have everybody from upstate, then you have the Baton Rouge, and you have the New Orleans, and it's like there's so many different like types of music, and it's just I think it really matches our culture because our culture is very diverse. We have a bunch of different people down here who makes a bunch of different kind of music, and so we just kind of have a little spice for everybody. I definitely love the whole No Jumper I produced for Vici. That one, it was like my 13th beat I ever made, and I was like really bad at producing, but like it still went really hard. And I was cool with it. Other songs that I like, they're not released yet, but I got a couple songs with Six Figure coming out. So I can't speak too much on that because y'all got to hear it before I can tell y'all about it. But I like working with him. That's pretty much it. I got a song with a guy from Arizona. His name is Coltrane. So that'll be coming out soon too. Based out of Louisiana, I definitely want to work with Chris and Fade. I like what they do to tracks, and I would like to hear what they can do to my track. Definitely Hank and Zilla, they pretty popping out here. T Slide as well. I would like to work with him. A whole bunch of people, but close knit. So I go to school 5 days a week and I work 4 days a week. So I try to work on music with as much of my free time as I can, but I do have a girlfriend, so I spend time with her. My sister just had a baby, so spend time with the niece. So I really just hang with the family and make music. That's my free time. Yeah, so be on the lookout for Love Language, the album by Six Figure. I got 2 songs on there. Me and my coworker, Bud on the track, we produced one of the songs together, and then I produced a song by myself. So definitely be on the look for Love Language, the album. I have a whole tape of Vici coming out. It's gonna be a Ridgeway Vici tape, so that's gonna be coming out. Like I said, got a song with Coltrane out of Arizona, so that'll be coming out too. But a lot of stuff in the works. Definitely Lil Wayne. No disrespect to Jay-Z, because Jay-Z is a very like prominent figure in the rap game. But I just don't feel like my style of music caters to Jay-Z as well as it does to Lil Wayne. So I would rather produce for Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne kind of raised me. Heard my first song when I was in like 2nd grade, and I've been a fan ever since. Easily Zaytoven. Metro's good, but Zaytoven is a god when it comes to production. His workflow is just crazy. His work ethic is crazy. Just the stuff that he slaps out is all under 5-10 minutes, and like every song that you've ever heard produced by Zaytoven was done in under 10 minutes, and it just became a hit. And so I would definitely like to work with that, even though I would get outshined in the process. But I'd like to be in the same room as at least. Okay. So basically, if I got the placement with Bad Baby, it would be good for the now, because I honestly feel like at some point Bad Baby's gonna become like Bad Adult or something. But Miley Cyrus, however, she's like very rooted, like she has a place in music, and so I would rather produce for Miley Cyrus, because I feel like the song would have more longevity than it would if I produced for Bad Baby. That would be more like a here and now type thing. Down to work for both, but I'd rather Miley Cyrus. So basically, you can follow me on Instagram at Ridgeway Prod, P-R-O-D. You can follow me on Twitter at Sidge LeBlanner. Just take my first and last name and switch the C and the R. They'll probably type it somewhere at some point. Or you could go to my website if you want to buy music. It's www.train.com/Ridgeway Same as my Instagram. Also, I do artwork, so if you need artwork for singles or mixtapes or albums, I do artwork too. So buy songs, get artwork, we're a good deal.